Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hollywood Elite Wrestling. My name is Grandpa Choco, and it is a pleasure to have you here on this Saturday morning for some Saturday morning wrestling. We've got a lot of fun in store. Hello to Jason, PDSI, Joe Brooks, Kathy Evans, Neil, Carl, and Jamie in the chat room. And if you're watching along and you're not chatting, please join us. And boy, Mr. Baseman just arrived. Look at that neat little badge that is next to Jason PDSI's name. That's pretty cool. What could that badge mean? Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that badge means that Jason PDSI is a member of the Golden Circle. That's right. The Golden Circle is the new way that you can support the channel. So a big shout out to the inaugural class of the Golden Circle. Just really, really awesome. And I will make sure to update these as we go along. Really, really appreciate it. Jason says, I jumped on that like a first grader on a trampoline. So appreciate that. If you would like to join the Golden Circle, there's a video all about it and all the stuff that you get as a member of the Golden Circle, and including the little badge next to your name. And also, we'll see how this goes. Jason PDSI should be able to use special emojis during the chat, so we'll see if he breaks those out. What else? Anyway, so big thank you to all the people who joined the Golden Circle and are supporting the channel. Even if you can't join the channel, appreciate Neil asking, how do we sign up? There should be a little join button right underneath the window. It depends on how you are, where you're viewing it, but if you're on a desktop, right underneath this video, there should be a little button that says join, and that will take you from there. Speaking of the Golden Circle members, the Golden Circle members got a Golden Circle member-only edition of Hollywood Elite Wrestling, but I want to go over the results because even though the show was just for Golden Circle members, the results are for everybody. These were all qualifying matches. Oh, well, the big news was that we started a TV title tournament, but it's not going to be a TV title tournament. It's going to be a U.S. title. The United States Championship is what it's going to be. So these were all qualifying matches for the United States Championship. Gorgeous George defeated Hacksaw Jim Duggan with the gorgeous grip. Jimmy Snuka defeated Brad Armstrong after a missed turnbuckle charge. Ivan Koloff was disqualified in his match against Sam Houston. Ivan Koloff began brawling outside the ring and smashed Houston with the chain. This means that Houston does qualify for the tournament, but we're going to see some fallout from that here today. And then in the main event, Tully Blanchard, using repeatedly an illegal weapon, defeated Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant in that match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our opening match, and if you are a longtime Hollywood Elite Wrestling viewer, then you know that Bobby Heenan has put a bounty on the head of Andre the Giant, and he has said that he's going to pay $10,000 to anyone who can beat Andre the Giant. And so far, no one has been able to do it, but suddenly James Mitchell appeared, and James Mitchell says, I have somebody. I have reached to the deepest, darkest depths, and I have somebody who can claim that bounty. And ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring is none other than Prince Kharis. So James Mitchell in the corner of Prince Kharis. Will the Mummy Prince be able to defeat Andre the Giant? We are about to find out. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And looks like Andre the Giant's going to start things off here with a standing side headlock, dazing the Mummy. Knee lift, this is a power move, and of course Andre does have the power. That is a hurt too. Andre has the power and the agility. A drop kick on the Mummy does not take the Mummy off his feet, but a big boot to the face will. And Prince Kharis is hurt. Andre locks him into a bear hug. That's going to be a pin. Let's see. Is his distractor rating no, his distractor rating is a 6. James Mitchell going to try and distract here. He is not able to do it. So we are rolling the pin. The target 4. The roll is 4. The mummy gives up, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Andre the Giant easily dispatching with Prince Kharis with a bear hug submission. And I'm actually even going to say that was a squash. And Andre is just laughing. Andre is bring on whoever's next who can try and claim this bounty. Feel free to bring it on. So there's the end of that match. Moving on to our next match. And our next match is another qualifying match for the U.S. title. And that is going to be Bruiser Costa versus Frank Dalton. And let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And it looks like Frank Dalton's going to start things off here with a hair pull takedown. But that will not work because Bruiser Costa does not have a lot of hair, but also he's stronger. There's some clubbing forearms on Frank Dalton, hurting him. And there is a face rake. And that is a hurt 2, and follows up with some more clubbing forearms. Frank Dalton rolls out of the way to reverse it with an eye gouge. Let's see how that affects. No, Bruiser Costa gets his eyes closed in time. Arm twist and hair pull, giving Frank Dalton a taste of his own medicine, but Frank Dalton reverses it. And there is a choice A elbow drop. He is going to whip Bruiser Costa into the ropes. We will roll that again. We will roll it again, apparently. They're bouncing back and forth. Which wrestler is more powerful? That's going to be Bruiser Costa. He rolls on level 2 and hits Frank Dalton with a face rake. Hurt 2. Another face rake. 2. Hurt 2. And there's some clubbing forearms. 2. Hurt 2. And into the turnbuckle goes Frank Dalton and bounces forward into the turnbuckle, catches the opponent with a skull-splitting lariat. Costa going to roll on level 3 defense. He is down. He is going to roll out of the ring, try and catch a breather. And he whips Frank Dalton into the announce table. He might be disqualified here. He is not disqualified. He tosses Dalton back into the ring and hits a neck snap on Frank Dalton, hurting him. There is a face rake on Frank Dalton. Frank Dalton reversing it on level 1. And a hair pull takedown, but Bruiser Costa, more powerful, hits him with a knee drop. And Frank Dalton going to roll out of the ring. And, Bruiser Costa shoves the ref, might get disqualified. No, keeps rolling those 8s. He hits Frank Dalton with the chair, and he tosses him out of the ring again. Frank Dalton crawls helplessly back in, and a diving splash, choice H, going to go for the agility move. This will work on an 8 or less. He rolls an 8 again. That seems to be his lucky number. Hurt 2. Bruiser Costa whips Frank Dalton into the turnbuckle, crushed by a big kick. Bruiser Costa following it up with some clubbing forearms, and that is a hurt 2. Choke on the ropes by Bruiser Costa. Frank Dalton able to duck out of it and tries the hair pull takedown. He does stop trying that move because it's not going to work. Clubbing forearms on Frank Dalton, hurt 2. And there is a knee drop 3 on Frank Dalton, and that's going to be his pin. The target is 4. The roll is a 4. And just like that, Bruiser Costa is able to win the match and qualify for the U.S. title tournament. And that was with a knee drop. Knee drop pin. And let's see. He had 2. I'll give it a 1 star. It wasn't really an exciting match from these two. But we will give it 1 star. And Bruiser Costa now has qualified for the big. This is shaping up to be a ginormous tournament. And it will be. And it will be. All right, our next match coming out of the last card we had that Golden Circle members got to see. This is Ivan Koloff versus Sam Houston. Salvador America, welcome to the show. Great to have you here. And Ivan Koloff has made the promise that Sam Houston is not even going to make it to the title tournament because he is going to injure him. Sam Houston kind of poked the Big Russian Bear a little bit by saying it's the U.S. title and only people from the U.S. Should be able to hold it. Of course, that's not true, but he said that just to kind of poke fun at Ivan Koloff, and that made Ivan Koloff even more angry. All right, ringing the bell, rolling the dice. Sam Houston, headlock takeover. This is no disqualifications, no count out. Hurt 2. Sam Houston following it up with a knee lift. Choice D. And they're going to go for the agility move that'll work on a 10 or less. The roll is a 6. It does work. Ivan Koloff in trouble here. Choice D again. Again, going to go for the agility. It'll work on a 10 or less. The roll is a 9. It just barely works, but it works. Hurts 2. Sam Houston. Again, choice D. He's using these knee lifts, these rapid fire knee lifts. 6. It works. Ivan Koloff. Hurts 2. Sam Houston. Again, choice D with the knee lift. Needs a 10 or less. 3. The knee lifts are getting more and more effective. Down 3. Sam Houston with an elbow smash. Ivan Koloff rolls out of the way, and he whips Sam Houston into the ropes. Which wrestler is more powerful? That's going to be Ivan Koloff. He's going to roll on level 2 offense. There's a big Russian hammer on Sam Houston. Hurt 2. Ivan Koloff hits a leg drop on Sam Houston. Oh, no. Sam Houston rolling his pin. Target 4. Roll 5. Houston just barely able to kick out. There's a big double stomp on Sam Houston. He is down. Ivan Koloff follows it up with a knee drop of his own. Choice G. His death jump is a B. His power is a +1. Going to go for that. Needs a 9 or less to make it happen. No! Sam Houston reverses standing toe hold 2. Down 3. Sam Houston with the running lariat. 3. Hurt 2. Sam Houston follows that up with a standing toe hold 2. Oops. Sorry. Ignore this one. It's a down 3. Sam Houston hits the Bulldog. The target here is going to be 4. The roll is a 7, and Sam Houston climbing up for a death jump on Uncle Ivan. Blasts him with the flying clothesline. Will roll on level 3 offense. There is the Bulldog again. Bulldog is +1, so the target is going to be 5, and he does it, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd goes crazy as Sam Houston upsets Ivan Koloff, and this just frustrates Ivan Koloff even further. Let's see. They get 1 star for a grudge match. He was at 2. He was at 1, so that'll be 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars there for Sam Houston. Yeah, the crowd not believing it. Salvador America saying unbelievable. Neil, you are asking, when will the new set be ready? Which set are you talking about? Are you talking about from Filsinger Games, or are you talking about the new Championship Wrestling from Hollywood set? Because the new Championship Wrestling from Hollywood set will debut at River Rumble, and then it will mail in December. Just because it'll take me a while to get everything all packaged up and ready to go. If you're talking about the new Filsinger game set, I don't know. I have no idea. My set. Okay, yeah. So they will be mailed in November. If you are at River Rumble, you will get your cards personally handed to you by me. Then, I mean, I'm saying December. They will probably be in the mail before that, but I'm saying December so I don't upset anybody about when they are mailed. So anyway, yes, I have a new set coming out. You know what? Should I announce the first name for the set? Now, I will say that the Golden Circle members already know the first name. Should I announce the first name right here, right now? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. All right. I'll do it because you guys are so awesome. And my channel subscribers are the best. So here we go. Let's see. I gotta find the folder that has the graphics in it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, for this winter championship wrestling from Hollywood set. Let's see. How am I going to be able to do this? Oh, I know. Your first... wait, I don't want to do it this way. Oh, wait. I know how I can do it. I can do it. Here we go. Hold on. Not the entire screen. No. This is not what I want. Your first name for the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood Winter 2023 set is Jordan Clearwater. Jordan Clearwater was a United Wrestling Network World Champion. He was a Hollywood Heritage Champion. He was an NWA Television Champion, and I believe he is currently still signed to NWA. So he is your first name announced. Amazing artwork by the one and only Werner, and so that is your first name. How do you get your new? How do you get the new set? Well, you send me an email with your mailing address on it. You can send it to grant@throwingtoasters.com. Grant@throwingtoasters.com. That's where you can go. You send your email with your mailing address on it. I have a big master mailing list that I'm updating this week because a couple people have already sent me the info. But you just get on the list and I send you the cards. That's how it works. My bootleg sets are all free. And it's just a fun thing that I like doing. And this is going to be a fun set. Last set had a couple of fun names in it, but there's some fun names, and there's actually, I don't want to say anymore. There's a really fun name in this set. And I was very happy that this person said, yes, let's do a card. So there you go. Yeah, you can send me a message on the main board. You can send me a message at grant@throwingtoasters.com. An email at grant@throwingtoasters.com. All right, so this is our main event match here, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Salvador America says Jordan Clearwater is a phenomenal talent. Yeah, he's super popular. I'm not as familiar with him because he went into Championship Wrestling from Hollywood a little after I got there. But yeah, I certainly get it. All right, this is your main event. The Pitbulls, the tag team champions, taking on the Fabulous Ones. During the last, if you remember, if you are a longtime fan and you remember, let me see if I can go back to this show. This will probably take forever to load. But at the big super card, once this load, these two teams met, and I believe, if I'm remembering it correctly, see, I don't even remember because I'm old and it's just an online game, so I don't have to remember super details about it. Yeah, there was a DQ when Kern used a chair outside the ring, so the Fabulous Ones got DQ'd during that match. So the Pitbulls have given them another match, but it's a regular DQ match, and they have said that if they get DQ'd during this, they are not going to get a second chance. So we're going to have Pitbull 1 start with Steve Kern. That is the beginning here. We're rolling the dice. We're ringing the bells. Steve Kern is starting things off. A punch and a fabulous Fargo strut. Pitbull 2, number 1, reverses it on level 2. Drop toe hold and flying elbow. So Pitbull 2 is now the legal man in the ring, and we're rolling on level 3. That is a hurt 2. The Pitbulls are attacking fast and hard here. Gorilla press slam, down 3. Pitbull 2 follows it up with a tombstone pile driver and a choice G. What is his power? Is a 0. Going to go for the power move. Needs an 8 or less to do it. I'm going to hide Francine back here so I don't get distracted by that. That is a 5, so that does work. Steve Kern down 3, but he might be able to roll. Let's see. Roll 2 dice. When teaming with Stan Lane, roll 2 dice. On rolls of 2 to 5, the Fabs can switch places. This can only happen. Okay, so it doesn't happen there. He is going to. Well, I'm going to say he can't tag because, look, he's got on this thing, he's got a tag, he's got a level, and he's got a switch. This is a question I'm going to pose to the Uncharted territory. So if the switch doesn't work, can he try the tag and leave the ring, or is it only one thing per thing? I'm going to play it. It's only one thing per thing because that would be a huge advantage. So Pitbull number 2, rolling on level 2, out of the ring. This is, I think, this in singles matches. Okay, this is not. Singles matches. He is going to toss Steve Kern out of the ring. Kern, though, has an A, but he crawls helplessly back in. Pitbull number 2 hits the guillotine. Pitbull number 1 is now the legal man in the ring, and that's going to be the tag. Stan Lane going to hold their pin save. Target 2, roll 5. There is 1 fatigue. Pitbull number 1 hits the super bomb tag. Let me just, yeah, okay, that's it. Singles matches. So Pitbull number 2 is the legal man in the ring. This is a +2. Stan Lane going to try the pin save here. Your tag partner breaks up the pin. Add 1 to your pin rating. And the opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Pitbull number 1 hits, oh, wait, sorry. Retconning this, Pitbull number 2 is the legal man in the ring. So he's going to roll on level 2. He rolls a choice B. Choice B, he's going to throw him into the turnbuckle. Kern needs to make a tag so desperately. He reverses it. Pitbull number 1 can't do 2 reversals in a row. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but you move and he crashes into the turnbuckle. You cover him. Opponent rolls pin. Target here is going to be 3. Roll is a 7. Pitbull number 2. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Going to roll up. They want to end this match as quickly as possible. Tries a flying tackle in the corner, but Steve Kern moves. Steve Kern needs one successful move here, and he can tag out. And he is going to tag out to Stan Lane, who comes in on level 2. Arm drag and twist. Pitbull number 2 gets out of it. There is a big clothesline on Stan Lane. Hurts 2. Spinning heel kick 3, hurt 2, clothesline 2, hurt 2, clothesline 2. Stan Lane reverses it on level 1, kick and fabulous Fargo strut 1. Pitbull reverses it on level 1, kick and pound chest 1. That is a dazed 1. Stan Lane not going to tag out. Steve Kern is too weak right now. There's some big right hands to Stan Lane. Stan Lane ducks out of the way and tosses Pitbull 2 into the turnbuckle. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating, that's going to be Stan Lane. He's going to roll on level 3 offense. Enziguri choice G. He is going to, death jump or power, but the power would be a 6. He's going to go for the death jump. Stan Lane climbing up. This could be a mistake. The opponent climbs the top. Pitbull 2 recovers, throws him off the top, rolls on level 3 offense. There's a super follow-away slam. 3, down 3. Stan Lane going to try and tag out. He is able to do it. Here comes Steve Kern. Tries a kick to the stomach, but no. Pitbull 2 is just too powerful. Choice B. Gonna throw Steve Kern into the turnbuckle. The rest of the better turnbuckle rating there equal. So Pitbull number 2 throws Steve Kern out of the ring. And the opponent comes out of the ring with an object like a foreign chair. The referee warns him to stop. Pitbull 2 shoves the ref. He might be disqualified, but Francine is going to use her distractor rating to try and avoid any sort of disqualification. No, so we got to roll the DQ here. The DQ is a 5, and the roll is a 4. So the fabulous ones have now won by DQ. So each team holds a victory over the other by DQ. So I think we're going to have to see a third match here, ladies and gentlemen, for the titles. And it will no doubt be a big stipulation match when Pitbull 2 shoves the ref. So there you go. And let's see. Pitbull 2 was at 1. Steve Kern was at 3. So that's 4. Stan Lane was at 0, and I believe Pitbull 1 was at 0 too. So 2-star match there. Not the most exciting match, but that's what it is. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let me see what... Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to click that. Jason PDSI says, can I get Championship Wrestling Hollywood sets I don't have from you? I don't have sets 1 and 2. I no longer have any of those sets. I did have them for a while because Filsinger Games gave me some to sell at... it was part of the deal. Sell at the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood shows. But I am all out of them. I just sold my last set of number 2. I do have copies of some of the bootleg sets that I've made, but I don't have all of them. Eventually, I will get... every once in a while, I'll do a reprint, but I haven't done a reprint in a while. So anyway, yeah, I don't have any more of those sets of Act 1 or Act 2. But if you need some of the bootlegs, message me. Again, you can email me at at grant@throwingtoasters.com or message me on the boards, and I can see if I have any of the bootlegs that you might need. But that's it. Jamie Patterson's saying, I think 1 additional action per turn is fair. Trying for a second tag seems massively unfair. Yeah, I'm going to send this in to Uncharted Territory and see what they say. And Salvador America says, these 2 teams are destined for 3 bouts. They absolutely are. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for right now. I want to thank all of you for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Again, a big shout out to the Golden Circle members. I think Salvador America just became a member. I see the little indication next to his name. And SDG Replays is here as well. So again, before we leave, a big shout out to all of them, and really, really appreciate all the support. And listen, you don't have to join the thing. There's still going to be the same number of live streams, the same number of videos. It's just that the Golden Circle members are going to get a little bit extra. That's it. So you're not, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm putting up a paywall, because that's totally not what's happening here. I appreciate everyone who watches the channel. I appreciate everyone who subscribes to the channel. And even if you just subscribe, that is fantastic. Thank you so much to everyone who was here today. Jason PDSI, Joe Brooks, Kathy Evans, Neil, Carl, Jamie, Mr. Baseman, Salvador America. I'm trying not to forget anybody. Joe Brooks, Jamie Patterson, I think I said before, SDG Replays. Thank you to everybody. We will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, my friends. New video out on the channel, which is car racing. It's not wrestling, but it's car racing. So go check it out.